All right, I have been most excited to tell you about this. I love raised bed gardening, because getting down into the soil, spending all that money amending the soil season after season after season, fighting with the groundhog that, despite the fact I put up a really great fence around my garden, managed to burrow a hole and come up in the middle of it, I can't win with that. That's why we're going to invest in the Vegepod. This is a great brand, the Vegepod. This is their small version, which they made specifically for all of you at QVC who asked them for it. They had a larger version, a little more expensive, obviously, but the small version was what you asked them for. So this will give you protection from animals, from bugs, from bad weather to a certain point on this one. Normally this is $362 because you're going to get everything that you need, 45% off. We reduced the shipping and handling, which was almost $21, to $10.50. We're saving you $166 and giving you 5 months, even if you've never shopped with us before. You choose the credit card, $39.20. What is that, Pat? That's two $20 bills for the next 5 months. And then you've got something that you'll use year after year to help you have success, to help the frustration, if you are me, of the groundhog who waits till your cauliflower gets absolutely perfect and you think, tomorrow I'm going to pick it, and I went out and it was totally gone. This is going to give you like a microclimate in a raised bed. A couple of things for you to realize. The stand comes with it. You will snap this together, does not require tools, so you don't have to worry about that. The cover comes with it. It gives you a mesh microclimate cover on this. So that's this, your mesh microclimate cover. And this will be a foot, and that comes all the way off. I don't want to break it and take it all the way off, but this is a foot deep. So you could even do like carrots or potatoes in here if you wanted to do something like this. And this part we're going to hook to a standard hose, and it's going to act like that cool thing when you walk through the vegetable section in the grocery store when it mists everything. Let me introduce you to Blake. Blake Harris is here. His dad actually invented this back in Australia. Blake, welcome. I am so excited to be able to share this with everyone because I think it is like super cool and it guarantees success in gardening.
Definitely, yeah. It's really good to be here. So yeah, as you mentioned, Dad he's the inventor. 15 years ago, down in Australia, we were on Shark Tank, and it kind of took off. So we all moved out this way, and here we are. But we did invent the Vegepod for the novice, but we've actually found as the experienced gardener falling in love with it, as you just pointed out with so many of the other features there. It does take away a lot of the regular hassles of the garden. So whether that be the critters, the bugs, the weather, watering, it does just take away a lot of those regular hassles.
Well, also, and talk to us about this. So no tools are required, easy assembly.
Yep. That's right. So as you can see, it all clicking together there. It all comes in the box. You don't need to go get any tools. It all clicks together. There's great instructions, videos online, step by step, just clicks together. Once you've got it assembled, you're going to fill it all the way up to the top with soil. So make sure it's nice and rimmed. That's going to give you a full foot of depth. So you can see that bring it all the way up to the top, and make sure you're using some good quality potting soil too. That's going to really help the veggies thrive. And then you water from above. You can use the mist irrigation system, as you can see on the screen there. If you get a timer, you could fully automate it. But if you don't have a hose, don't worry. A watering can just works the trick. The water will run through the container, collect in the base where we have our big reservoirs and drain trays. And there's enough water in there to last 3 to 4 weeks in summer. So you forget to water or go away on vacation, no worries at all. Super low maintenance.
And this is this is on the bottom of it. It's about, and how deep is it?
You've got a full foot of depth,
and
then at that level, there's an overflow hole. So if you've got too much rain, it's just going to run out the back. You don't have to worry about it filling up or anything like that.
Okay. Oh, very good. What kinds of things do you recommend that we plant in here?
Great question. So because we do have nearly 3 feet of height here, You can even do the fruiting plants, so whether that be your cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries. So all the fruiting
Oh,
plants, of
wow.
course, the herbs
Okay.
and salad greens are fantastic in here. But
Mm-hmm.
personally, I even like to do some root veg, whether that be onion, garlic. I've done big sweet potatoes in here. So you can
Ooh,
do all the
nice.
root vegetables, carrots, pretty much whatever you cook with, whatever you eat a lot of, pack it in the Vegepod and it'll be booming. You can put your salad in one, your strawberries in another if you want, kind of separate the leafy greens from the big fruiting plants. But really, you can grow most things in the Vegepod.
All right, I am so in. I bought this. And then earlier you had on the bag, the
Yeah,
Vegepod bag, and you could find that. I
that's
think
right.
that was at, when did I start? Was that during the 2 o'clock show?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during the 2 o'clock show, go look at that because that'll give you yet another option. But we're standing upright. I'm not getting any younger, Blake, and I'm grateful to be here. And I still want to garden, but I don't want to be doing the hassle of, the garden in the ground anymore.
That's
It was
right.
spent too much money on having to refill with good soil every year. The groundhog won. I'm going
Yeah,
to actually
exactly.
make him do a run for his money. This is a stand.
It does.
At the end
Yeah.
of the season, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah, really good question. So when it's full of wet soil, you don't need to empty it. You just let it freeze solid if you're in one of the really colder
Oh, okay.
states. So you can let it freeze. We tend to recommend to bring the mesh cover
Yeah.
in, which is a
Okay.
simple Velcro on and off. Take
Okay.
you 2 minutes at the end of the year, just you Velcroing that on and off. So
Okay.
you don't have to worry, very low maintenance at the end of the year. And on your one there, you actually have that clear plastic
Yes.
cover as well to really extend that season. That's our greenhouse cover, comes included in the kit. And that's good down into the 20s. So you can really get a head start on the season
Okay.
and really extend it at least 6 to 8 weeks, especially in the colder climates.
When it gets warm out, then I should take this off.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Yep.
it extends it in either direction, gives you an early jump
That's
on the
right.
season, or enables you to do that fall planting that you want to do so much.
Definitely.
There is the video. How do we find the video on how to put it together?
Yep, just vegepod.com.
Okay, vegepod.com. Blake, thanks so very much. I'll let you know.
Thanks,
I know
thanks.
Terry did her strawberries and could not be more excited about it. So that's what
That's
happens
awesome
when
to
you have
hear.
success. Thanks so much, Blake.
Definitely. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, and you can find some of the Robertas. Robertas